The two things you were completely passionate about: education, environment. Right?
Correct.
The two E's, right?
Yes.
And then you are developing excellence in that. The third E.
I always live my life with gratitude. I start my day filling my heart with gratitude. Gratitude for the day, gratitude for my life, gratitude for my health, family, friends. That's how I live my life.
Hi, welcome back, Poonam.
Thank you, Sanjna, for having me again.
Glad to see you again. And in our last talk, you talked about your life journey and how how you went through so much and then started giving back. Such a beautiful journey you had. It was very engaging for me. How, despite all the hardships, you build up a company now which is involved in giving back. What was the goal in mind you had, like when you started thinking about doTERRA?
So let me just clarify. doTERRA is a nonprofit.
Okay.
And when I started doTERRA, the goal in mind was really to help educate as many children as we could.
Okay.
It was about changing lives. And then also, we wanted to combine education and the environment. We wanted to educate the next generation on what is happening to our planet and how they can engage to protect our planet.
Okay.
So the purpose was really, for me, the goal was dual: education and the environment. And how do we have the greatest impact combining the two?
So these are the two things you were completely passionate about: education, environment. Right?
Correct.
The two E's, right?
Yes.
And then you are developing excellence in that. The third E. So the whole the vision of this started with you. We talked about this before, that you want the growth that you had, education, good job, everything wasn't. You felt it wasn't enough. Is that you felt it like, oh, I need to do something more? Like, what made you decide, like, okay, now I'm going to do another thing, have a nonprofit? And what was the...
So my biggest thing was, what am I leaving behind? In that experience of that accident, my thought was, okay, I have a wonderful family. I'll be leaving behind my children. But what else? What is the impact that I've had on this world?
Okay.
And it dawned on me there was very little. It wasn't nearly as much as I had hoped for and envisioned as a young teenager or as a young woman.
Okay.
And I needed to go back to that. I needed to feel that I had lived my life with no regrets, which I don't have. But at that moment, I felt like this would be one regret that I would have, is that I haven't had enough of an impact yet.
Okay. So, making a difference is what...
Yes. Making a difference and a bigger impact was what drove me. So a couple of things. One, I always live my life with gratitude. I start my day filling my heart with gratitude. Okay. Gratitude for the day, gratitude for my life, gratitude for my health, family, friends. That's how I live my life. Second is service. I want to live my life in service.
Okay.
That gives me purpose and meaning and drives me.
Okay.
Third is community, and having that community of family, friends, that sense of belonging and connectedness like-minded people that are on this journey of changing lives is very important to me personally.
Okay.
It gives me a sense of love, purpose, happiness.
Okay.
And that's what drives me.
Okay, so gratitude, and you said service, and then community.
Correct.
Right? So what you are doing now is kind of tying everything together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me about what Blue Terra does. Like what is the vision of the nonprofit, and how are you guys going about it? Like, let's say if I want to do something, or come over and help. Like, what's the process?
So Blue Terra was actually founded in November 2021. I founded it to help children escape poverty and to support and encourage the next generation of leaders in environmental stewardship. So for me, it's again education and the environment. The way the organization is set up is we opened it up after our first trip to Honduras in June of 2023.
Oh, so the trip happened before?
The trip happened in June 2023.
Okay.
And then we took student volunteers as well as other friends to go on the trip with us.
Okay.
And it was such a life-changing experience that the student volunteers wanted to create a larger impact and wanted me to open it up to the public. So in August of 2023, we created an advisory board. In January, we had a student board. So that's how it's a young organization, but we've already made a huge impact. We've taken 3 community connection trips to our partner schools. We have helped over 100 children get education. We've given 1 scholarship to a student studying their Bachelor's of Science. And we've partnered with Arizona State University on their New Venture Challenge and provided a Sustainability Award. So we do a few things. We sponsor community-based American-founded schools overseas.
Okay.
We also provide scholarships to students that want to study further in the area of environmental studies and sustainability. It could be agri-farming or electrical engineering or environmental studies. We also partner with Arizona State University on their New Venture Challenge because we want to promote innovation and new ideas to help with our current climate situation.
Okay.
And then we want to create next generation of leaders right here at home. So we have community connection trips to our partner schools where parents, teens, grandparents can come on the trip and tutor at the schools and volunteer with the organizations that we partner with.
Okay, so there are lots of opportunities to engage, to help.
Exactly. So people can join the advisory board. They can volunteer with us. They can come on a community connection trip. There are many ways to engage with us. They should definitely, if people are interested and passionate about this, they should check us out at blueterra.org.
Okay. So there must be a way, there must be some place where you can see what you can do, what we can do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to talk about, Poonam, about giving gratitude? Anything in your journey?
So one of the things, on one of our trips, my son said, "Mom, you need to stop calling this volunteer trips. It is not a service trip to me. When they gave us more than we gave to them, it is not a service trip to me. It is more than that. It is the feeling that we get. It is really a true connection, human connection." Another teen said, "I feel empowered. Me alone can do something, can make a change, can make an impact. Just me being here is sponsoring 1 child to go to school. And that's giving me more joy than anything else." So service is a mindset. it's a feeling you get. And it's no longer service when it brings you so much joy. So that's why I feel like I am actually grateful that I have the opportunity to be able to do this, right? I feel lucky that I'm able to pursue this. Truly.
So what you're saying is that it's not one way, it's both ways, right? The feeling that you get is so important, or all the volunteers who are getting that feeling, helping out, that they're saying it's not a service. It's like, you know.
It is mutual. Yeah, it's that feeling. It stops being work or the concept of service when you're having such a great time doing it, right? It's a joyous time. You go and you actually see the fruits of your labor, of what you're working towards. You meet the children, you meet the participants at ASU, you meet the scholarship student in person. You realize that these are people that you enjoy spending time with. They have dreams and hopes just like us, and our kids here growing up here. It's a completely different feeling, and it's hard to express it. But I think for me, that's the key. Is when you say that I want to create next generation of leaders, the best way is by leading by example and actually teaching them what it means, by going there, by seeing that firsthand for themselves, what it means.
Thanks for joining me, Poonam. I'm so happy that we got to talk more in detail about what you're doing, and there's so much to learn still, I guess. But definitely, I will definitely check out, and would it sounds very exciting to me. I think we all in our lives keep looking for that happiness. I think I'm feeling that you already got it, right? That feeling, or you're.
I'm very happy. I really am. As I said, I feel I'm very fortunate that I'm able to do what I'm able to do today. So from where I've come to this, it's been an incredible journey, and now I can live my life with no regrets.
Yeah, the fulfillment.
The complete fulfillment. There is that fulfillment, absolutely.
Well, that's great. Thanks again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Sanjana. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to various people and highlight what others are doing in this world. I love your channel and the purpose, so I really appreciate it.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
If you want to talk about anything at all, then you know who to call. Just tell Sanjana. Tell Sanjana. Tell Sanjana. Tell Sanjana. Just tell Sanjana.